couple of people to get on here, okay? What do you think? I don't think you're gonna be able to be seen. All right, guys. I've decided to make a live video while I'm feeding the baby and I'm trying to get dinner started, but the baby woke up and she is starving, so we are going to start doing that. What if I like scoop everything? It probably would be a little bit better. That way you guys can see me better. Okay, so I'm making this video because my last vlog that I just uploaded talks a lot about Kaylee's behavioral issues, and I want to address some of those because people just think that, like, I don't know. I don't know what people are thinking. Maybe if you can leave me a comment and let me know what you're thinking, then maybe that'll help me. I don't know what people are thinking, but with Kaylee, she has a lot of behavioral issues that we've talked about a lot, but we don't go into a lot of great detail about all of her issues. And so in the last vlog, I really talked a lot about how I'm just super exhausted and super tired, and it's really hard with all of her behavioral issues. And then a bunch of people start messaging me and start commenting about all of these different things that we can try to help with her behavioral issues. So first off, if you have a child with behavioral issues, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and leave me a comment down below because I want to know that I'm not alone in all of this. I'm sorry, BB. I'm trying to feed you as quick as I can. Hi. So anyway, people are just commenting things and thinking that they know what's best for my child. And I actually just had to go as far as blocking somebody off of my channel because they were aggressively commenting on video after video after video about how their parent or how their kids are perfect little angels and I should listen to all of their parenting solutions because their kids are so perfect and my kids are so horrible, and just all of, like, every single video, just video after video after video, just commenting about how I need to listen to all of their parenting solutions, which, by the way, this person said what I should do is put my kids in timeout. So let me tell you, I have a kid with behavioral problems, like diagnosed behavioral problems. And you think for 1 second that when my kid hits, screams, pulls hair, throws toys, and all of these other things, that I don't put her in timeout? You don't think that I discipline my child when she does those things? Of course I discipline my child when they do those things. Of course I do. So here's the thing that I want to address, because I don't talk about Kaylee's behavioral issues a lot on the channel for these reasons, because when you put your life out on the internet, there are so many people who are quick to judge you and are so quick to comment about whatever. You did something that they don't think was right, or your parenting style is not the same as yours, or they think that you know, or that they think that they know what is best for you and your children. And you're gonna have those people out there who can easily just type a couple of few nasty words and comments on your video and try to make it seem like you're just doing everything wrong. So I wanted to come on to address some of these things. I would get if my child was just over the top crazy and there was no parenting going on or anything like that. I would get that. But that's not the case. So my 3-year-old is great, fantastic, very well behaved, listens. Kaylee, most of the time, is very good. She says please, she says thank you, she asks politely for things, but then she has these moments where this switch just gets turned and she just goes into like this chaotic, maniac tornado of a child. And that's not just because she thinks she can get away with stuff or because there's no structure in the house or anything like some of these people are saying. That's not at all how it is. Kaylee has some type of issue going on in her brain that is causing her to do the things that she does. It's not that we don't punish her or that she doesn't have any type of structure or anything like that. She legitimately has behavioral concerns that are being addressed by her pediatrician. We have already talked to her pediatrician. They're aware that she is the way that she is. And like I said, sometimes she has these days where she's just this perfect little sweet child. And a lot of the times that is how she is. She's cuddly, she's snuggly, she says I love you, she asks nicely for things, she plays nicely, she shares. Now the other thing with her is that she just turned 2. So it is hard for her to control her emotions and control her body and control the things that she's doing. But she's also very, very intelligent. So at 2 years old, before she was 2-year-old, she can speak fluid, perfect sentences. Perfectly. Not a problem. You can have full conversations with her. You can ask her what her favorite color is, what her favorite food is. You can do all of these things that you wouldn't typically be able to do with a 2-year-old child. She's very, very advanced. She's very advanced in math. She can count to very high numbers. She can do basic addition and subtraction and all kinds of other things. She can, if you like give her beads or M&Ms or something like that on a table, she can sort them by color. She can put them by size. She can count. If you say count 4, count 3, add them together, she'll find 7. Like, she's very, very smart, and that's not normal for a 2-year-old. If you have any experience with kids with behavioral problems or kids with special needs or anything like that, people on the autism spectrum, I do have experience with that, so I'm not just like talking out of nowhere when I say this stuff. A lot of the times, the kids that are on the spectrum or anything like that, the ones that have really severe behavioral issues typically are pretty advanced. Some of them know exactly what they're doing, and what gets them in trouble is their curiosity or the fact that they know things that other people don't know. And so right now we're kind of at that spot with Kaylee where her curiosity gets the best of her, but she knows what she's trying to do. But the other thing is with her is that when it comes to disciplinary techniques, they don't work. So for everybody who comments on how I should spank her or how I should put her in timeout or how I should do whatever multitude of disciplinary things, they don't work for her. She doesn't learn from them. So for example, she could do something 50 times in a day. 50 is a lot, maybe 20. 20 times in a day. She does the same bad habit 20 times in a day, and it's something where it could hurt her, hurt somebody else, something like that. I could put her in timeout all 20 times that she does that. It's not going to solve anything. She's just going to come out and do it again. It's not that easy. It's not, people just think that there's this cure-all parenting style that they know of that's going to fix her behavior problems, and there's just not. It's with other kids, with Madeline, sure, that'd be fine. I could throw her in timeout and she would learn from the mistake. With Kaylee, it's not that way. And with kids with behavioral issues, it's not that way. There's just not a solution for that kind of stuff where throwing them in timeout is what fixes the issue. She currently, in her room, has her mattress on the floor, a rug, and a beanbag chair because we've had to remove everything else from her room. It's just kind of the way it is. Like, if I had other things in her room, when we had the dresser in her room, she would open up all the drawers and she would climb up to the top of the dresser and she would play with the light switches, or she'd be jumping on it and she'd jump off of it onto her bed, like things like that. So I don't know what everybody wants to know. If there's questions that people want to know about her behavior problems, then I am more than happy to answer questions about them. But I wanted to let our subscribers know and our viewers know, and anybody that's new, if you're new, hi, welcome. I want everybody to know that Kaylee's behavioral issues are not just your normal terrible twos behavior issues, that there's more underlying issues that are being addressed. We are seeing the pediatrician. We've already talked to the pediatricians about getting referrals for behavioral health. I've already talked to behavioral health specialists about Kaylee's issues. And at this point, we don't know if there's there could be a couple different diagnoses. What you know what I'm trying to say. There could be a couple different things that she could be diagnosed with, and there could be things like it could just be nothing. She could just grow out of everything, and it could be fine. But right now, there's a couple different things that could be happening. She could have ODD. We're not really leaning towards that as much. Even though she is very defiant with a lot of things, she just wants to do what she wants to do. But we're not necessarily leaning towards ODD. It's not something that's happening like 24/7. It's just she kind of has a switch that turns on and off, and then she has these behavioral issues, and then she turns the switch off, and then she doesn't. And so for those reasons, we don't know maybe if there could end up being some sort of bipolar issues that might come into play. We don't know if, I mean, we're pretty sure you can't diagnose a 2-year-old with things like this most of the time. But we are fairly certain. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. Do you just want the spoon here? Oh, you still want more? We're like 90% sure at this point that she has ADHD, which wouldn't be surprising because I have ADHD. So it wouldn't really be surprising. There's a couple other things that we do have to look at too, because I was not the easiest kid. I don't think I really had like behavioral issues, but my husband Danny had behavioral issues as a child. So you know, there's a lot of things to look at. And so I just wanted to make this video to let people know that Kaylee is just not just a bad behaved issue because she doesn't have discipline. She is good most of the time, but she has her issues, and they are things that we're working to resolve. But it's not just your typical bad 2-year-old stuff. It's beyond that. So I know people are quick to judge and all that stuff, but I just wanted to let everybody know that before you go and leave me a comment or judge me in any way or whatever, or try to give me your best parenting solutions, I just wanted to let people know that we've tried basically any of the techniques that you can think of, and I appreciate the help that people are trying to offer, but there's just more to it than that. So anyway, if you have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I am more than happy to answer questions, or if you're somebody who's going through the same thing, please reach out. I am here to talk to you. I would love to help you, but that is going to pretty much be it. I just wanted to address all of those things and hopefully clear things up for people, because her behavioral issues aren't going to get better because Carol over there has suggested that I need to put my kid in timeout. Oh my goodness. Don't choke on it. Don't choke on it. So anyway, that is it. Please give this a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.